I have heard how my parents died. My brother and I were sitting in a locked bedroom and could only listen. We heard the knife stabs until their screams stopped. The police decided that our parents were accidentally killed during the robbery. I never believed it. In our neighborhood, no one had any money, especially immigrants like us. After a month in the orphanage, we were picked up by the only remaining relative in the States, a woman named Randolph, a medium, our grandmother. Our mom never talked about her, and hid away her letters without opening them. I think that Mrs. Randolph thought that she cared about us. She taught us. I still remember rituals, prayers, and constant promises to reveal what happened to our parents. But later, it was always later. When will we be ready? My brother was the first one to escape. He joined the police force. I left her after. I, like my mother before, did not respond to her letters. They were just another promise to reveal some secret if I came back. When they stopped, I sighed with relief. Finally. A local lawyer visited us shortly after. Grandmother was killed, stabbed with a knife. They suspect a robbery. The voices of my parents came back, and they are not alone. Our town is eating itself. Death comes for our people, for my friends. I can't take it anymore. Grandmother was trying to understand what was wrong. She tried to tell us, and I'm starting to believe her. She solved crimes. She helped the police to find the perpetrators. I have to take her place. I have to go back to her house.
Alright, welcome to Prognostic, everyone, a first-person horror game about investigation using divination and other psychic practices. This is brought to us by Stephair Studio, who previously made House on the Hill, that I think was later called Mists of Aden, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was a very good game, so I'm really looking forward to this. They were kind enough to send me a key so I could show off a little bit of their new game. And I have played the prologue to this game before, okay? It's not going to be a blind playthrough, not quite yet. This is going to act like an extended tutorial to teach us about various divination practices and how the investigations are going to go. If you want to find out a little bit more, including where you can get it for yourselves, look down below in the description. The links and the details are down there. But right, to start with, we need to go over and we need to take a look at this document on the table. Okay, so my brother is a police officer who needs my help. Every day, he's going to send me a new crime case. My goal is to solve it. I can use divination rituals to uncover new clues. Once I find the culprit, I need to fill out the report and send it to my brother. First things first, I need to solve the test case to convince my brother to accept my help, okay? So this is where I press tab and we get the case file open. So we've got various dossiers on the left. Patrick Willis, Zachary Morris, Harrison Hawkins, Andrew May, Jake Paulson. But let's have a look at this personal case here. My brother says, "Why did you come back? We've been watching this old woman go crazy through all our childhood, and now you want to take her place. What are you doing?" "Well, fine. Do you want me to help you? Then let's conduct a small test. Make an invocation to the souls of the dead and tell me, O great seer, which of the neighborhood kids broke my window. I'll send you a description of them, just like the ones the old woman worked with. If you find out who did it, then we'll talk. One of them committed this terrible crime a couple of years ago on December the 14th at 1 p.m. in 1902. Right, yeah, this is set in the early 20th century. I live on the first floor in an apartment at 2 Meadow Street. And don't even think about deceiving me. I know who did it. I just want to test you out. Right, so 2 objectives. We need to submit the culprit's dossier and then send a clue about his location during the crime. Okay, so we get various bits of information on all these dossiers, okay? If it's anything like what I just played, if it's not randomized, I know who did it, but I'm not going to reveal that quite yet. But, yeah, alright. Let's back out of this, and we're going to go through here. Yeah, this is where we're going to find the ritual candle. There's quite a lot to take in. Okay, so divinations can only work while the ritual candle is lit. So we can zoom in here and see that the candle is a conductor. It provides contact with the spirit world. Alright? So what we need to do is pick up one of these. There you go. And then light it up. Right. So around the house there's going to be various ritual rooms. I think right now we've only got access to one. And I believe it was through here. Yeah, it seems like a pretty big place, but a lot of it is sort of blocked right now. My grandmother didn't really look after the place. Right. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's here. Alright. So this is the wall map. Let's light this candle up. So I need to use dowsing rods. So it's Q to pull those out. And I need to place the file of one of the suspects on the stand. It's located next to the map. Okay, so it's over here. And again, we get another book with a little bit of a tutorial of how to use this, okay? So, right. Let's see. Let's go for Patrick Willis. Yeah. Okay. So we just need to follow the instructions in the book. So the ritual candle's lit, the dossier is next to the map. Choose the time on the calendar, the year, the month, the date, and the hour. Okay. So let's go back to this. So it was December 14th, 1 p.m., 1300, 1902. Okay. There you go. So it's 1902. What was the hour? 1300, yeah? Okay. So the rods will cross in the place where the person was. Alright? So if I look at it, yeah, you can see that it is sort of focusing on something. I just have to see if I can focus in on it. Right. Number 9. Number 9. Okay. So let's see. He lives in 2 Meadow Street. Whereabouts is 2 Meadow Street? There it is right there. So, right. Let's just change the dossiers over. So, Zachary Morris. He's not there. Ah, now there you go. I think that's our culprit. Let's test out the other 2, though. Andrew? He's not there. He's somewhere over on the west side of town. And Jake Paulson? Yeah, he's somewhere over here by the looks of it. So, here's our man, Harrison Hawkins. Alright? So yeah, after finding the culprit, I've got to return to the hallway and fill out the report, which lies on the table. Let's put these rods away. Don't think we need them anymore. So, right. It's this guy. And this is why. Okay? Let's send that over. Alright? Her methods are working. Who would have thought? Well, okay. If you're so anxious to find out what's wrong with our town, let's work on it together. Okay. And now we start the game, and I think things are going to get a lot more complex. Here we go then. Day 1, Gift from God. Alright, 5 new people, but let's see what we've got to deal with here. I was allowed to take part in the preparation for a major court hearing. On the outskirts of town, at 18 Barnhill Street, lies the Fulton Farm, home for a closed and deeply religious family. As it turned out, they were too religious. Earlier this year, one of them murdered their youngest relative in their own home, as a sacrifice. All of the Fultons now cover the murderer, but only one of them made the sacrifice. I don't even know who was in the house. Try using dowsing to find the murderer. Okay, so just like before, we need to send over the dossier. Send his or her distinctive feature by using dowsing ritual on the victim. Send where the killer was during the murder. That's using the map again, presumably. Okay. Yeah, the time of death is marked on the victim's dossier. Let's have a look. Luke Fulton. Oh, yeah. 8th of January, 1904, 11 a.m. Okay. Right. So that's it, is it? Tutorial over? This is now a blind playthrough. I haven't played this day before. But right. Let's go back through here. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not boarded up anymore, is it? Let's actually just have a little bit of an explore. Alright. Yeah. Grandma, you really should have looked after this place a little better. Okay, that's still blocked, so I still can't go upstairs. Down here? Okay. That's a new symbol. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is the instruction for dousing. Right, so put the victim's dossier on the stand. Yeah, okay, I guess I can do that. So it's Luke Fulton, yeah? Walk around the house. Crossing of the rods will indicate the direction towards objects. Find out which object the rods intersect, and then memorize the object and return to the book. If the rods are starting to rotate, the ritual candle was extinguished. Light it up. Right, yeah, I didn't actually, I didn't light it up, so I guess we need to do that. Find out the meaning of the item and mark the killer's feature on the nearby list. Right. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see if we can work our way back to the ritual candle. Okay, so this takes us to the sort of foyer lobby area. Alright. That's a compass symbol on the door, so yep, this is the map area again. Alright. Well, now I know where I am. Back to the bathroom. Yep, that's right. And here we are. Yeah, so it looks like we're not going up to the next floor quite yet. But right, okay, so another one of these. In it goes. Right. So the ritual book's on the first floor. Yep, I know where it is. It's through here. Right at the very end. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we are getting something in this sort of direction. Looks like we're being very, very specific as well. Something on the wall? Is it this picture? Oh. Okay. I think it might be something through the wall. Let's see. Something over here? It's very, very dark. Oh, that's a door, isn't it? Right. Oh, yeah, of course, it's this room. Okay, hang on. Here we are. They're really crossing over. I think I've really focused in on it. It's the clock, isn't it? Yep. It's the clock. Okay, so clock was on that list. I just don't know what that signifies precisely. But let's see. Whispers indicate that one of the mirrors has been opened. Okay. Close it as soon as possible to get rid of the intruder. Right, so there is some sort of danger here as well. It's not just sitting here investigating and we can bide our time. We've got to do this pretty quick and deal with intruders too. Alright. Okay. Can I put that back? Okay, yep. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Okay. Interesting, very interesting. Oh, we got a new book. That wasn't there before, was it? Add the killer's feature to your okay, hang on. Right, so it was a clock, according to Luke here. So clocks. The murderer is 30 years old or older, and I mean he would know, right? Okay. So that, yeah. Okay. All right. So. Yeah, interesting. Alright, well we've got some information here about like when it happened. We should probably go to the map, shouldn't we? So do I have to take that with me, or maybe I could just use it in another room? Alright. This is an interesting one, yeah. Jesus, Grandma, seriously, get some bug spray in here or something. Okay, let's put these away. So, Luke, yep. So it's the 8th of January of this year, it seems. Okay, so... There you go. So, what do the rods say? What is that? Have we got, like, another mirror problem, maybe? I definitely heard something from back here. I should probably map out where these mirrors are, actually. Huh. Okay, that was weird. Everything okay? That's still covered up? Yeah, there's another one, like, in the foyer area, I think, or nearby. Why is that flashing? Anyway, right, let's see. Doors are opening and closing by themselves. Let's see. Okay, it looks like he was around this sort of area. Okay. Number 18 Barnhill Street, yeah? Well, let's see if we can find out who else was there, right? Nathan. Well, actually, you know what? We can probably eliminate all these people, right? Or a few of them. He's 29, so it can't be him. Alicia, the mum, she's 28. It's got to be Annabelle or Conrad. Okay. Yeah, 62 and 66. Is it the patriarch? Or is it the woman that's convinced that she's part of the world's first family of saints? Oh boy. Right, yeah. So what's this? Innocent? Maybe not. Victim? Murderer? Oh, I see. That's just to help me out, I suppose, to, yeah, just take a measure of the situation. So I don't have to keep making notes in an actual notebook. I can make some notes here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, she's definitely still a suspect. It's definitely one of these two. So let's see where they were. Let's put Annabelle's down here. Oh, okay. Could be. Definitely could be. What about Conrad? Oh, he's nowhere to be seen. I don't know where he is. He's over to the east by these cockroaches, apparently. So it's Annabelle. Oh, that's the ritual candle, isn't it? Maybe that's why it was flashing as well, because it was sort of dwindling. It was... Oh, I didn't do that. And I didn't do that either. Yeah, I think it was about to get extinguished, so it was kind of warning me. So, let's just replace it. There you go. Well, do I have enough information? I think I do. So we need to say that it was Annabelle. Luke told me that the murderer's 30 years old. And, yeah, she was there. Where he died. So, I'm gonna send that off? Does that work? I guess. I heard something terrible today. I just heard a woman blaming her husband for not being able to kill his own grandson. Annabelle had to do it herself to appease the voice of God. This case gave me an idea about death of our grandmother. The strikes of different people should be different, right? I studied the autopsy results of our grandma and found a couple of oddities. Each stab was weaker than the previous one. In the course of the struggle, such a clear pattern is impossible. The direction of the blows also doesn't match up. They're too similar and weird. Knife strikes are aimed at the chest area, and the blade was directed not upwards or downwards, but almost perpendicular to the body. Maybe she was killed in her sleep, and the whole robbery was staged? If so, then someone was trying to disguise premeditated murder. Who wished her death? I'll try to find the last people she spoke to. Right, so as I solve cases, also trying to figure out what happened to my grandma. Cool. Alright. So is that day 1 done? Okay, moving on to day 2. Apparently that's going to be a tough lesson. Bring it on. Oh boy. Okay, looks like we got 2 victims, I think. Are you sure everything's alright? I know that at night you're busy helping me, and during the day you try to open new rooms in the house, but there's a limit to everything. Maybe your hallucinations with mirrors are just a reaction to a lack of sleep. Do me a favour and go to rest as soon as you finish the case. A local school teacher died of a heart attack right in the middle of the church. This case would not interest us if the headmistress of the same school had not died of a heart attack in the exact same hour. Do you want to know about another coincidence? The headmistress corresponded with our old woman for the last several years. Autopsy has shown that they were poisoned an hour before their death. Find out who did it. So again, I need to send the killer's dossier, mark where the killer was during the poisoning, and then 2 of his features by using dowsing. Okay. Alright. Well, let's head straight over to dowsing. Let's actually light this up this time. There you go, I remembered. So, yeah. Have I opened up more of this place? Still can't go up the stairs. There's another one of the mirrors. Yeah, I can't go up there, but I don't know, maybe there's another room somewhere. Around here? No, there is a symbol on it, though. There's gonna be something through there. Right. Okay, so we got 2 victims. Who do we pick? Let's go with Aaron Kelly, shall we? Presumably he's not the headmistress. Right. So I just need to focus in, yeah. Something over here. Okay. Something in the kitchen? No, no. Through the wall, through the door. Let's see. This is pretty fun, you know. It's very unique. I don't think I've played a game quite like this. Okay. Oh, hang on. No, the door? Is it the door? Oh, no. Oh, hang on. Is it the dinosaur? Let's have a look. It's the dinosaur. I don't think dinosaur was specified in that list, was it? But, hey. Whoa. Okay. That was pretty violent. Am I hearing whispering, or... I don't know. Maybe I should check out the other mirror, just in case. So far, so good. Yeah, let's keep it that way. Okay. So, it's the dinosaur. Remarkably, that doesn't appear to be there. Toys! Toys is number 8, though. The colour of the toy shows the colour of the murderer's eyes. Thank you very much, Aaron. Okay, so is that... It's here. Okay, so... It was a green dinosaur, so green eyes? The killer has green eyes, according to Aaron. Okay, should we talk to Florence? Should we get her thoughts? Okay, so... Alright, she's pointing me in a different direction. And I don't think she's pointing me to the corner of this room, either. Something over here. Maybe she's going to point to the clock as well. We are heading in the right direction. Oh. I'm hearing crying. Is that better or worse than whispering? I don't know. Oh, okay, it's not the clock. It's... the candle? No? No, it's something here. Something in the darkness? Oh. Alright, maybe something in here? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's about to go out. Seeing as I'm here. Let's replace it. And I am hearing whispering. Now, how the hell did that happen? Let's cover that back up. I am curious as to what might happen if I don't, though. I kind of want to see who this intruder might be. Anyway, back to this. Okay. It's this? It's very specifically this article of clothing. Clothing was there. I think that was number 1 or 2. Ooh. Okay. I am a little bit nervous. I seem to be getting more clues, but I think I'm in more danger the more I discover. Yeah, okay. Let's go through here, shall we? Okay, so clothing. The colour of the clothes will tell you the... Oh, it's the colour of the hair. Which... Well, they were brown, weren't they? So, yeah, that's it. I've added that to the clues on the right. Okay. Well, that's number 3 done. That's 2 of his features. Now, it says his features. So, are we ruling out Diana and Molly? Well, certainly Molly, because she's got black hair. And his? Okay, he's got blue eyes. Tristan? Brown and green. I think this is our man. So, murderer. I think it's going to be him. I mean, it kind of has to be, doesn't it? I also do have to mark where the killer was during the poisoning. So, okay. let's go to the map and let's put that date in, shall we? Ah, the autopsy's shown that they were poisoned an hour before their death. So it's not actually 1300, it's 12. Okay. So let's see. Where were you? Alright. Somewhere here? Number 7 by the looks of it. Okay. It looks like we've got markings for out of town and dead here as well. I guess that could happen. They don't necessarily have to be in this area. Oh, jeez. While I was digging around with that, did I let an intruder in? Right. I think I'm just going to get out of here. Yeah. Actually, I might have enough information. I'm pretty sure it's Tristan. Shall I confirm it, though? Shall I confirm it? Let's confirm it. Tristan. Oh, buddy, old pal. Where were you? Number 7. There you go. Bingo. Got you. He's our man. He is definitely our man. Okay. So put the rods away, pick up the pen, because it's Tristan, and this is why. The killer's got green eyes, brown hair, and he was there. Yeah. I'm going to send that off. Alright, yeah. I think we're doing pretty well so far. So, Mr. Kiniak told the investigator about how the school treated his son. The teachers did their best to make him quit the school. This Irish boy should know their place, and other nonsense you'll hear in old families. It all ended with the teacher persuading other children to beat the boy up. It worked too well, and now this boy will not be able to walk. Mr. Kinnerk said that his son's future was taken away from him, and he couldn't bear it. I won't say that I condone his decision, but I understand him. The connection with our old woman turned out to be a dead end. It turns out that she was in active correspondence not only with the headmistress, but with several professors throughout the country. They discussed some scientific issues. I'll study her letters and report the result later, okay? In the meantime, I guess I can get on with another case. Day 3. Alright, let's get through day 3, and then I might end the video. Working disagreements. Go on. Okay, just the 2 people. Seems simple. An old policeman asked us for help. He used to work with our grandma, but stopped after the police cut all ties with her. If we help him, he'll tell us why. This interested me, so I decided to agree. The case itself is solved. Mr. Bones, a sailor dismissed from the Navy, quarrelled with his new employer over money and killed him during a scuffle. He threw the body into the basement of some abandoned house. Bones' confession is already on my desk. The problem is that the murder took place at night, and Bones was drunk, so he has absolutely no memory in which cellar the body lies. The relatives of the murdered man ask to find the body for a burial. Determine the hour of death and find where the victim and Mr. Bones were at the time of the murder. If you succeed, this cop will tell us something about our old woman. Okay, so 2 objectives. Determine the location of the victim and the location of the suspect at the hour, even though we don't know the hour. Right, okay. Date of death 1904. Bit of a shame there's nothing more than that. Okay, Colin? I mean, he's... he's definitely the murderer by the sounds of it. He came to work on January the 2nd drunk. But, I mean, it seems it's probably going to be that day. I don't know. Mr. Sharp took him out of the store and they went somewhere else. During the interrogation, Mr. Bones admitted that he attacked Mr. Sharp and hid his body in the basement of a nearby abandoned house, but he couldn't remember exactly where it happened, right? So how was this going to work exactly? The Wheel of Thanatos? Alright, that's a new one. That's going to help me find the exact time of death. It's located on the 1st floor. Again, let's light this up. Right. 1st floor being this floor, right? Okay. It could have been the one that was oh, it's this one. It's this one. This was blocked before, right? So that's the Wheel of Thanatos symbol, is it? Oh my god, what the hell's this? Oh boy. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, what is this? Okay. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to see if I can work this out. Mark down the time of death. Okay, I guess we do that at the end. Right, yes. Yes, find out about the hour of death. A book about numbers and their meaning, so make sure the ritual candle's lit. Okay, number 1 is done. Thumbs up from me. Victim dossier on the stand, right. Aaron, you're the victim, there you go. Determine the element of a person by using the table of zodiac signs on the next page. Oh, bloody hell, okay. Right. Okay, so it, yeah. Well, let's see. 11th of July? So, well, that would be Cancer, wouldn't it? Yeah, like me. That's right, okay. So you get that sign, water, apparently, okay. And what does that mean exactly? Turn the wheel of Thanatos so that the black arrow points to the zodiac sign of the person. I don't know where this breathing's coming from, but I feel I should investigate. An uncomfortable atmosphere in this game. Yeah, I feel like I'm always on the precipice of something happening. Anyway, so, yeah, the black arrow goes to the zodiac sign of the person. So, Cancer the crab, so this points up there, does it? Okay. So we got the month, the day, the hour. Okay, right. So we need to figure out these two as well. It's just those two. Okay, so that's done. Identify the key letter of the first name. It depends on the element as described on the next page. The key letter of the first name. So the red is the first name, the blue is the last name. Is that right? I assume so. So, Cancer's a water sign, so the last letter of the name. The first name. Again, whispers. I can't think, I can't concentrate with these whispers! It's not that one, it's actually the one that's further over here. There's definitely something up with this one. Can I just, like, smash it or something? Destroy it? Get it out of the house? It just seems like bad news. Right. Now that that's dealt with, let's actually get back to work. So, the water sign is the last letter of the first name. So, the N, I believe? Okay. And then open the Chaldea... What's that? Okay. Determine the key number for the letter. Right. There it is, I see. So we need to find an N down here, that's going to be one of the 8. Oh, it's not... Okay, it looks like it's number 5. So turn the wheel of Thanatos so that the red arrow points to the key number of the name. So this red one... The red one has to go to a 5, is that right? Okay. I'm noticing the flashing. I think I should probably go and deal with that, just in case. Oh, it's really, really dark. Okay. I don't know why, but strangely enough, when the ritual candle's lit, I feel safer. When I'm talking with the dead, I feel safer. Yeah. I wonder if the spooky goings-on still happens if you haven't got the ritual candle lit. Probably. Probably. Right, so it's N, it's 5. Okay. So, no, oh shit, no, wrong one. 4, 5. Scorpio down here, yeah? Okay, alright. Yeah, we do change everything down here. Okay, so we got to do the last name now, I suppose? Yeah, identify the key letter of the last name. So, again, it's the water sign. If the surname has identical letters, then the key letter of the surname is the last one. If not, then it's the first one. Now, when you say identical letters, do you mean within the last name? Or identical to, like, the first name? as, you know, we've got R's and A's, let's just assume we can forget Aaron and we're just focusing on Sharp. And they're all unique letters, okay? So what does that mean? It's the last one if it does have identical letters, so it's the first one, because it doesn't. So it's the first letter of the last name, which is an S. Bloody hell. Okay, the S is 3, okay. I'm getting whispering. But I think it's actually coming from this mirror. Oh, yeah. I want to see what happens. Is anyone else as curious as me? I want to see what happens. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue, but I'm just going to leave that whispering. Right, S. S is a 3. So the blue goes to 3, I think. Which is also Cancer, actually, funnily enough. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So that icon means that the death happened in the morning. Got a dog here as well. Okay. Sounds like something's happening. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh boy. So this would be the intruder, I suppose. Alright. So now that you're out, how do I get you back in? We'll deal with that later on, I suppose. Right. Okay. So, everything, I think, is set up correctly? So, the month is January, the day is 2, the hour is 12. Well, actually, the hour is 24, so it's midnight. Do I write that down as 24, or do I put it as 00? Let's make it 24, I guess. So, yeah. Month 1, day 2. And it was 1904, right? 1904. Okay. Add? Interesting. 2400 is dead. 2400 is dead, yes, okay. Okay, well, if I go over to the map and enter this in, we might be able to figure out exactly where it happens. So, we've got an intruder roaming around the house. Can I do anything with this? Okay, right. Cover it up. Is the intruder still around, though? That I'm not so sure about. Now, I'm very nervous, yeah. I think there's someone wandering around, and I don't know where they are. Right, close the door, close all the doors, actually, yeah. Let's just stay here. Hopefully here we're safe. Okay, so victim dossier, yep, that's right. Okay, so, using my notes here, 2400, 2nd of January, that's right, okay. It was, well, let's do 24. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, we're getting a hit. Okay. Six Meadow Street. Interesting. A lot's going on Meadow Street, it seems. Okay. I guess I can check about Colin as well. Is he in the same spot? Yeah, this seems to be the place. So I guess I did that right. I mean, that was convoluted and complicated as all hell, but I think I did it right. So, determine the location of the victim and the suspect. We've got that. So is that all I need to do? Okay. I'm just going to write my report now, if you don't mind. So, yeah, we don't need to show a dossier, because he's already figured it out. But it's just... Is it these two? That's what you wanted, right? The location of the victim, location of the suspect. Send. Alright, we checked the place you indicated and found the body. Brilliant. So our new friend agreed to tell us about his work with our grandma. Previously, she was often approached by local officers, and she helped them without any charge. It all ended because of the last case. She's found for them one particularly brutal gang, but they were released because of the personal order of Judge Brooks. The next day, all 12 criminals shot themselves. Wow. They say that the last of them was muttering something before his death. It was something about the voice of God calling them from beyond. The police didn't work with their old woman after that. Bloody hell, okay. All 12. And now we're moving on to day 4, and another case. But this is where I'm going to leave this video, okay? And this is where I'm going to leave this game, at least for now. If you do want to see me continue this as a series, though, if you do want to see a part 2 to this, please let me know about it. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, like the video, something like that, alright? So far, I've enjoyed my time with this game. It's an interesting blend of dealing with threats and solving puzzles, completing the investigations, and it is a wholly unique experience. I don't think I've played anything quite like this game, and I really appreciate that. It's something different, at least for me. I do feel like we're only really just scratching the surface, though, of both dealing with the threats and the scares and, you know, the psychic practices and solving the crimes. I feel like with more rooms opening up, with the complexities of the investigation and the puzzle-solving elements, we're probably going to get more complexities as far as dealing with the threats and the scares as well. So maybe in the later days it's going to get wild. Maybe it's going to be a lot harder to keep on top of. Maybe it's not just going to be whispers and intruders and mirrors. Maybe there's going to be much, much more I need to worry about. So, yeah. If you want to see a part 2, please let me know. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back in another video very soon. See you then. My grandmother didn't really look after the place. Close it as soon as possible to get rid of the intruder. Right, so there is some sort of danger here as well. Jesus, Grandma, seriously, get some bug spray in here or something. What do the rods say? What is that? Is it the patriarch? Or is it the woman that's convinced that she's part of the world's first family of saints? Oh boy. Does that work? I guess. Okay, moving on to day 2. Apparently that's going to be a tough lesson. Bring it on. I don't think dinosaur was specified in that list, was it? But hey, whoa. I'm hearing crying. Is that better or worse than whispering? Oh, jeez. So, how was this going to work exactly? The Wheel of Thanatos? Alright, that's a new one. Oh no, what is this? And then open the Chaldea. What's that? It's the last one if it does have identical letters, so it's the first one. Because it doesn't. So it's the first letter of the last name, which is an S. Bloody hell. Sounds like something's happening. Uh-huh. Okay, oh boy. Okay, I'm just going to write my report now, if you don't mind.